line, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments for better repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. And that one complete downfield to Johnson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Brady. He finds his man complete. It's Gonzalez. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Brady. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Into the red zone, it's Brady. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. To throw on 2nd and 10. Brady. And he fires one that's intercepted. There he goes, right side. Past the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way into the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
When the guy made the play, he gets the points. It really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation, time in the film room, it translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And you wonder, I mean, is it even possible, especially for the quarterback, to mentally reset after that quick of a turnaround?
Well, we're certainly going to find out, aren't we? Because that play will stay in your mind, but somehow you have to compartmentalize. Put it aside, pick yourself up, and get moving in the right direction.
They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Again, it's Johnson. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Running from the gun, Johnson. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
From the 44, Brady. Can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. A loss of 3 on a sack made by multiple defenders. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. On the slant, he's got Sanders. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10.
So much about offense is what we call hitting yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, And then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there limiting that and keeping them from the first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Touchdown! A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Snowhawks' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. To throw is RG3. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Let's go now.
They'll throw on first down with Griffin. Screen play, Johnson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A good first down call as the screen play gets him 9. To throw again on second down. Griffin, pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Javon Curse. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. On third down, Griffin. And this is going to be incomplete.
These two offenses have gone up and down the field so far in the first half. Finally, I say, here's a stop on third down.
They're going on fourth down. It's Griffin. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Amanio Laurier. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. So after the INT, it's Brady. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Dumping it off for Johnson. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Throwing now is Brady. He's got him in. Complete. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Here's second and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Brady. And it's caught. Touchdown. Tom Brady, his third touchdown pass of this first half. And the Snowhawks will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead, finish up the half, and get on out and talk about it.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Play action. Now Griffin. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
I have to think the sooner halftime can get here for them, the better, because that first half has been rough. And that safety, it only adds to their issues. The other sideline, though, I think they're fine if we just skip the break and keep playing.
Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. You back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the 3rd quarter. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. As they begin their 2nd half here, Charles, offensively, not where they want to be, obviously. They're losing in this ball game, but very much within striking distance. We'll see what adjustments they make in the... Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. And that one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key. Crucial. And this is taken in at the 5. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A first down carry here for Johnson. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal.
You get down near the goal line, you need to start enlisting the help of all 11 guys on the defense. And that's a nice job there by the cornerback, squaring his shoulders and coming in to make the tackle.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. To throw is Brady. And it's caught. Touchdown. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady. And the Snowhawks take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for 2. Brady will look to throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Throwing now, Griffin on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
We talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball down.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Javon Curse. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Throwing on 2nd and long. Griffin. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
This is caught by Evans. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll run it with Johnson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Chris Johnson taking it in from 2 yards out. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive. And how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2. Griffin will try and throw. That's caught at the 1. And he'll get in as they're back within a score now. The lead's down to 7. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
On 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown. 5 touchdown passes down for Tom Brady. And the Snowhawks are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Brady's going to look to throw. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Griffin. And this one caught downfield by Evans. Trotty. Touchdown. Mike Evans. An 80-yard touchdown. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for 2. They'll look to throw. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. 2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Brady. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. The 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their lead is hanging by a thread after that pick 6, but look, they're still in the driver's seat. Now the question, how aggressive will they be on this drive? Time to find out. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Meanwhile, Brady's throw into the hands of Gonzalez here. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll try and run down some clock with Johnson. And he'll be taken down at about the 45. The tackle there by the safety, Xavier McKinney. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. Here's Johnson again on 2nd down. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. To throw is Brady. He finds his man, complete. It's Gonzalez. And some room to run now. And touchdown. Tony Gonzalez. 52 yards. And the Snowhawks use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Brady to throw. He's got it. And they will not go quietly as we are back to a 2-score game. the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And he returns this to the 22. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have
Mike Evans. He's going to go. He's at the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. A big play there on the catch and run. 69 yards. Now Griffin. The quick slant caught. Touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And checking the timeouts. They do have two defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Brady going to look to throw. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he'll wind up getting this to the 32. A play that started at the 16, and that's how many yards they get. First down. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Now Brady. That is caught. It's Chad Johnson. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close high score.